Mitch McConnell wants $3,300 checks, but not for you. No, for himself. Because see, while he's been blocking these $2,000 stimulus checks, he himself has been making $3,300 a week from your tax money. And this matters because he is supposed to be a public servant, working for his constituents, working for you. And your tax money is paying him $3,300 a week while he continues to block these $2,000 stimulus checks. And look at this man. This is the most hated man in America, guys. And I'm sorry if you like him, but I honestly have yet to meet a single person who has told me they like Mitch McConnell. We need to find a way to get rid of this man. Over 30 years in the Senate. And let me know in the comments if you agree. But guys, we have good news. Republicans are rumored to now be open to the $2,000 checks because they are worried that once Biden is inaugurated, he might pass an even larger stimulus package. So some Republicans are saying, you know what, let's take these $2,000 stimulus checks and let's pass those as the lesser of two evils, guys. But stick around, we will have updates on this $2,000 stimulus check. We're also going to have updates on the unemployment boost and exactly when each state should be paying these unemployment boost payments. Again, every state is paying out differently because it is on a state-by-state level. We'll also have an update on how to apply for that rental assistance money. But before I get into it, guys, my name's Andrew. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video if you like this content and subscribe. Most of you know I post updates almost daily. Now, I also need to take a minute to thank my sponsor, Webull. They've partnered with me to provide free stocks for my viewers, valued up to $1,600. It's completely free and takes 2 minutes. All you need to do is open an account using my link. The link is in the description of this video, just below the like button. Feel free to sell the stocks immediately and use the money if you'd like. Just make sure to open an account and then click on the green button that says Get Free Stocks. Okay, guys, it's obvious that we need more stimulus. We need massive stimulus checks. And personally, I think we need $2,000 per month until this pandemic is over. And let me know in the comments if you agree. Now, I really like this article by Newsweek. They point out the fact that there is a lot of hypocrisy in not approving larger stimulus checks. As I just said, Mitch McConnell is getting his payments, his paychecks from your tax money, but yet he doesn't want to use your own tax money to help you during a pandemic. Now, first, I want to give credit to Newsweek. This article was written by David Serrata, Walker Bragman, and Andrew Perez. It's a really good article and points out the hypocrisy of not approving these larger checks. Now, it says that even before the pandemic, 40% of Americans were struggling to afford at least one basic necessity, such as food, rent, or paying bills, and 78% of full-time workers were already living paycheck to paycheck. Now, this was before the pandemic, and 500,000 people were already considered as homeless, guys. The pandemic has made things even worse. In the spring, 22 million people lost their jobs, which could take as long as 4 years to recover without any more stimulus. Now, it's obvious we need more stimulus, and again, I'm going to cover the update on those $2,000 checks in just a second, but this article points out 10 statistics that show how hypocritical it is that our government won't approve these larger checks. 1, the total cost of these $2,000 checks is $465 billion, which seems like a lot, but it is still less than half of the amount that American billionaires have made during the pandemic. American billionaires have made over $1 trillion. And you know why that matters? Because a lot of that has come from an increase in their stock price. And of course, the government stimulated the stock market with the funding from the Fed. So if they can stimulate the stock market for billionaires, why can't they stimulate the economy for regular people and give them these $2,000 checks? Guys, let me know in the comments if you agree. Now, Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk, they gained more wealth during the pandemic, $158 billion between the two of them, than Congress just authorized for the unemployment boost. And again, a lot of this is because the government stimulated the stock market. So if the government can afford to stimulate the stock market for billionaires, and just Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk, just those two people, have made more money and wealth than the entire unemployment boost for the entire country, why can they not afford to spend more? It doesn't make sense, and it's completely hypocritical. Now, Jeff Bezos' personal wealth increased more every second in 2020. So every single second this year, guys, this blows my mind. Every single second in 2020, Jeff Bezos' wealth increased by $2,800. Now, that is more than the stimulus checks that they are willing to approve. Guys, and I understand that Jeff Bezos runs a company. Some of this is because of his own company doing well, but a lot of it is because the government stimulated the stock market, okay? Number 4, congressional lawmakers are being paid $3,300 a week from your tax money, and they are blocking the $2,000 checks. Again, the $2,000 checks come from your tax money, and we're not asking for a handout. This is your tax money, and we are in the middle of a pandemic. Number 5, it took Congress less than a month to pass legislation giving a $700 billion bailout to bank executives during the financial crisis, but it takes Congress more than 8 months to mull over this smaller $2,000 check. If you see there, they spent $700 billion bailing out the banks, which we all know basically backfired because the banks then used that money to buy back their own stock and then drive up their own stock prices, basically making the CEOs rich while they laid off the regular employees. Number 6, a $2,000 stimulus check would give the average soldier more money than the proposed 3% military pay increase. Now, as you guys know, the military received a 3% increase in this last government spending bill. However, that is less than the $2,000 checks. So again, your tax money is making the congressman rich. It's making Mitch McConnell rich. But soldiers are not even getting a $2,000 raise. Number 7, the richest 5% of Americans received more in Trump tax cuts in 2020 than Congress is spending on the unemployment boost. So Trump created tax cuts in 2020, and the richest 5% of people received $145 billion in tax cuts. The richest 5%. Now, as far as the unemployment boost, they only spent $120 billion. But for some reason, they say they can't afford more. They can't afford more on unemployment boost, but they can afford more in tax cuts for millionaires and billionaires. Kind of doesn't make sense, right? Let me know in the comments if you agree. In 2016, children, elderly, disabled people, and students made up around 70% of the poor. Unlike unemployment benefits, $2,000 checks would help them. So you see, it's not just those on unemployment that need help. Of course, those unemployed do need a lot of help. But 70% of people who are categorized as poor are not even able to qualify for unemployment. There are children who obviously cannot qualify for unemployment, elderly who are already retired, those who are disabled on Social Security benefits who cannot qualify for unemployment, students as well who cannot qualify for unemployment. They do not receive the unemployment boost, and this is why they need those $2,000 checks. Number 9, about 60% of Georgia households make less than $75,000, which means that Republican senators in Georgia who are up for re-election January 5th, allowing these $2,000 checks to be blocked, are roughly blocking that money from 2 million people who are running in this, for 2 million people who will be voting in this election, okay? So as Georgia senators try to win this election January 5th and maintain control of the Senate, they are denying these $2,000 checks from 2 million people who are likely to vote in this election. Number 10, as Republicans try to block the $2,000 check legislation, a new national survey found that 78% of Americans support it. And who are the other 22% who don't, guys? I don't understand. Let me know in the comments if you don't support $2,000 checks. I'd be surprised to see anybody say they don't. Obviously, the only people who don't are either Republican senators or obviously millionaires who wouldn't qualify for it to begin with, guys. But those are the 10 reasons why not approving $2,000 checks is completely hypocritical. And guys, let me know in the comments if you agree. Let's cover a quick update on where things stand with those $2,000 checks, and then we'll give you an update on when you'll get your unemployment boost and how to apply for rental assistance. Now, obviously, Republicans denied that $2,000 check this week. Now, the new Congress is set to take oath today and begin working this week. So with a new Congress, we'll have a clean slate. They'll have to write a new bill for that $2,000 stimulus check. Democrats are expected to do so, expected to pass it once again in the House and then bring it to the Senate. Now, there are a lot of rumors that Republicans would now be willing to approve it because they are worried that if they don't, Biden will approve an even more massive stimulus package next year. And you know what? Republicans are saying this might be the lesser of two evils. Let's approve these $2,000 checks and avoid another massive stimulus package next year, because we all know Republicans want to avoid creating more debts, and they also want to take credit for these checks, because if they block these $2,000 checks and then Biden approves a massive stimulus next year, of course, Democrats will receive the majority of the credit. But we will have updates daily on this new $2,000 stimulus check bill, what's happening in the House and the Senate. So please subscribe. We'll have updates almost daily. Okay, guys, let's talk about exactly how to track your stimulus check, how to track when you'll get your unemployment boost, as well as how to apply for that rental assistance money. Well, unfortunately, as of yet, you can still not track your stimulus check. That irs.gov website, Get My Payment, is still offline. And I just want to reiterate that do not use any other websites. There are a lot of scams out there stealing your information, so only use this irs.gov website, which unfortunately is still offline, but just keep checking back daily. Now, as far as that unemployment boost, when will your state pay out that $300 unemployment boost? Well, guys, subscribe to my channel. I'm going to give you updates daily and let you know exactly which states have begun paying to keep you in the know. But I'm also going to show you how to check for yourself because every state is different. And the best thing you can do is check your own unemployment portal for your state to stay up to date. And as of now, I'm going to give you the bottom line. You see all these states on your screen, Alabama, Alaska, California, they're all organized alphabetically. None of them have started paying, okay? So I'll just give you that bottom line really quick. But half of them are expected to start paying by the end of this week, which means half of you will not have any gap in payments, okay? But the best thing you can do is check your actual unemployment portal. So you can Google Illinois unemployment login. So Google your state. So I'm in Illinois, so I put Illinois unemployment login. Now make sure you click on an official .gov website. So for me, this is illinois.gov. So I'll click on that link. It takes me to the official Illinois Department of Employment Security. So you're going to do that for your individual state. And right here, they will give you the actual updates on when they are paying this boost, how to log in, and how to continue to recertify your unemployment, okay? And right here, they said on Illinois' website that they are working with federal partners to implement this payments, and they will keep you updated as soon as it is ready to be sent. So that's the best thing you can do. Find your own portal, but again, I will be updating you daily on every single state and when your state is paying. So don't forget to subscribe. I'll make it really easy for you. I just wanted to show you how to do it for yourself as well. Now, as far as that rental assistance money, we're in a similar situation, but instead of being a state-by-state basis, it is on a county-by-county basis. So it is even more specific. Again, we still don't have any real news on how to apply for this, but I'm going to show you how to find your own specific county so you can stay in the know for your own county, because obviously there's thousands of counties in this country. I cannot cover every single one, but you're going to want to Google your county. So my county is called Cook County rental assistance. So whatever your county is plus rental assistance, Google that. Now, again, make sure it's an official .gov website. So you'll see here, it says cookcountyillinois.gov, COVID Recovery Rental Assistance Program. Anything other but a .gov website could be a scam, so don't do that. So I'm going to click on this link, and it takes me to my official Cook County website, and it tells me, what is the COVID-19 Recovery Rental Assistance Program? It walks me through how to apply. Now, currently the portal is closed, but it will let you know when it's open and then keep you posted on where your application stands. So do that for your own specific county. Again, I'll have updates daily on rental assistance, but this is more on a county-by-county basis, so it's hard for me to cover everything, guys. But with that said, don't forget to subscribe. I'll keep you posted on rental assistance, the unemployment boost, as well as that $2,000 stimulus check and Biden's plans to approve even larger stimulus checks. But let's take a look and see what top congressmen are saying today. Let's see what Donald Trump is saying, Bernie Sanders, Joe Biden. Donald Trump is holding a rally, essentially a protest on January 6th, because he is upset that Joe Biden is being inaugurated. And they just announced that this will be held in the President's Park, the Ellipse in the President's Park, on January 6th. And Trump is urging his supporters to come out and protest. Guys, let me know in the comments, do you think it's okay that Trump is holding this protest? Or do you think he needs to just let it go and move on? But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Bernie Sanders had a lot to say as well. He responded by saying, Joe Biden will be president at noon on January 20th. Republican attempts to overturn the election only demonstrate their disdain for voters, democracy, and the will of the American people. Obviously, he's upset with this. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Joe Biden, he is not really commenting on this. As you know, Joe Biden likes to kind of take the high road on this one. And let me know in the comments if you like the fact that he's taking the high road or if you think Joe Biden should be calling Trump out more for this. He's also posting that those Senate Georgia elections are being held this Tuesday, January 5th, and they will decide the control of the Senate. So there's 2 seats up for election. If Democrats win both of these seats, expect Democrats to pass a massive stimulus package next month, because at that point they'll control the Senate, the House, and the White House. And this is exactly what Republicans are fearful of. And it is why they're actually considering approving those $2,000 checks to then avoid Democrats being able or really passing a larger check next year, because at that point they'll already have passed the $2,000 check, guys. But don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to have updates daily. Guys, if you made it this far into my video, thank you so much for supporting my channel. It really means the world to me, and I really do appreciate every single view. My thoughts go out to each and every one of you during this hardship. I've had so many comments from people who truly deserve the help, and if you're watching this video, you're probably going through a difficult season in your life. Just know that you will get through this, and you will be in a better place. Stay strong out there, and keep taking steps towards a better tomorrow. Thanks again for watching, and have a great day.